What we will talk about today holds the key to stop getting lost in thoughts. But I warn you, you may find it a bit triggering because it will challenge your worldview. It will challenge your self image. It will challenge everything you know to be real and important. So, if you are to watch this video, I invite you to be open to that. Keep this openness because if you do, you will start to realize what is necessary for you to stop getting lost in thoughts. So I would like to guide you into this rather than just talk about it in the form of concepts. So please, let's slow down. You can close your eyes if you wish, or you can keep them open. But what I will ask you to do right now is stop taking your thoughts to be so important just for the moment. Right now, whatever thoughts have to say is not important. Regardless of how important think thoughts are, just for this moment, anything that could arise in your mind means nothing, is of no value. It does not need to be pursued or given significance. Right now, step out of me and my life. Who you are as a person doesn't matter right now. Your life, your world, what you want, what you don't want, your goals, your aspirations, your ideas, none of it matters right now. Your family, your possessions, your occupation, your religion, none of these are important right now. And you set aside the significance, interest that you attribute to these things just for a moment. Even that which feels triggered right now or confused on how to do this doesn't matter right now. Just let go of attributing importance or interest to it. Just let it go if you can. Stay empty, stay pure. Whether you can do this well or not, whether you know what you are being guided to do or not, or how to do it or not, let none of it matter just for right now. Your future doesn't matter. Your past doesn't mean anything. Your life has no meaning right now. Your desires mean nothing, no significance, no importance. Whether you ever achieve anything or attain anything that you desire means nothing right now. Everything and everyone you care about and love means nothing right now. The thoughts which are arising saying, how could this be said? Or this is absolutely crazy. Even those thoughts which are arising mean nothing right now. Give them no value, no significance, no care. They are not you. They are not yours. Let go of ownership over those thoughts, over any thoughts. You have no purpose. You have no meaning. You have no importance right now. Surrender your somebodyness. You are a nobody, a nothing. Who you are as a person, and what you want, what you don't want, what your life may amount to, what is to come in your future. None of it is important right now. Whether you like this or don't, whether you think this is of value, of benefit or not, doesn't matter right now. Let even this go. Are you beginning to see how all of these are ideas are constantly operating in the mind, and it is your attachment to them, your value that you give to them, the sense of significance, importance, reality that you imbue into them that makes these thoughts so sticky with a feeling of legitimacy and truth. It is our own interest and attachment and sense of realness that we impart to these ideas that are arising in the mind that keeps binding us to them, that keeps us lost in thoughts. And remaining lost in thoughts, constant thinking only reinforces this sense of importance, solidity, legitimacy of thinking. To stop getting lost in thoughts, this is what we have to relax away from. We have to relax this sense of significance that we attribute to the thinking that is arising. You are not doing the thinking. You are not the thinking which is arising and projecting a billion concepts. about what I am, what life is, what I must do, what I must not do, what is right, what is wrong, what I want, what I don't want. All of these are ideas which are right now being imbued with great importance, being given great attention, with a sense of legitimacy that they hold life together, that they are the reason that you have, you are what you are. But this is a huge illusion. If you want to stop getting lost in thoughts, you have to be willing to step away from personal importance, become a nobody, be a nothing for the moment, to glimpse this freedom. Total non attachment to the person and its world, empty of the concept of future and past, empty of preference. And you see how thoughts only revolve around these themes: who I am, what I want, what I like, what life is. If we want the freedom, if we desire self knowledge, if we seek peace, we must be willing to step away from all these themes for the moment. When none of these things matter for the moment, what power does any thought have anymore? What is left to think about? Even thoughts which are arising right now, trying to interpret these words and grasp them or benefit from them, mean nothing right now. It's not you or yours. Let go of even the sense of ownership over thoughts, doership over thoughts. It only appears that you are doing those thoughts, that you are those thoughts, but it's not true. Let it go without needing any further explanation. To think about what is being said is to totally miss the point of this entire discussion. You are not that. Whatever the mind is saying right now is of no significance, no importance. Give it no interest. Learn to simply let it go. The moment it tries to form, you just simply let it go. Let it dissipate in your presence. Have no room for it. This is not a suppression. It is simply a disengagement from that which is totally unreal and conceptual and the cause of bondage. Each time you disengage, you remain as the real, as the true. If anything, to constantly think about yourself and life is a suppression of that which is real, is an escape into that which is unreal. Let it go for the moment. If who you are and your life, your world means nothing right now, then what is there left to think about? Give yourself the gift of being empty, of importance, empty of interest to concepts. Only by learning to glimpse this inner freedom that is there at all times with you will thoughts start to become less sticky, less powerful in their capacity to pull your attention. Only then do we grow in the recognition, the noticing of what I truly am prior to the mind, which projects so many ideas of who I am and what is life and what is important and what is true. Only then do we start to realize that all of these are ideas that I've been feeding with reality all my life and giving so much energy to constantly maintain through endless thinking. Only then do we begin to recognize that which is true and needs no maintenance. We must be willing to trade concepts for awareness. Be willing to let go of thinking in order to be present as that which is real and true. Once again, who you are, your life, your world, your future, your goals, they mean nothing. When you are empty of self importance, you are at total peace, and no thoughts can pull you. Even if they arise, they simply dissipate in your presence. And you begin to realize that thoughts were never keeping life together. That constant thinking about the body and its existence and its world and what it wants is not of any value. I still remain, I still am, life still functions. It moves through an intelligence far greater than my mind. Instead, we begin to start losing ourselves in a much greater mystery, which is being, awareness, self. You have to give yourself this gift as often as you can remember. It is difficult to live in this way. So if you want to connect with our community, make sure to, after this video, join our free community and Connect with other people who are also practicing this and growing in this realization and this freedom. But to finish this video, I want to cover with you one, a summary of what we just talked about, and also some practical tips for daily living in this way. So, as you know, we've so far talked about let go of imparting importance, interest to the mind. Thoughts are just arising and saying so many things all the time. It is your interest in them, your significance that you attribute to them, feeding their sense of legitimacy that binds you. Let that go for the moment and notice how you start to just be present without thought. Thoughts start to become looser. The second thing is when thoughts arise, stop taking them to be you and stop taking them to be your doing. You're not doing thoughts. It's an illusion. You are not thoughts. It's an illusion. Thoughts are arising, subsiding, being seen. You are only the witness to thoughts. Let go of ownership and doership. That is identification. When we say stop identifying with the mind, that's what it requires of you. Let go of ownership, mine. Let go of doership, my doing. And let go of identification, me. Thoughts are not me. It's not mine. It's not my doing. They are just arising. Just like this sound is arising in your experience, it's subsiding, being known by you. Just like that, thoughts are arising, thoughts are subsiding, being known by you. You are only the witness. Now, how to start realizing this more and more deeply during the day? Firstly, you have to have a period of meditation in your daily schedule. Morning and evening, you sit down for 20 to 30 minutes and you practice this disengagement. I will link a video down below that will help you with this, how to meditate, how to keep bringing yourself inward. Today, we talked about the disengaging component, but you can learn to anchor your attention in your beingness. So I'll link a video down below for that in the description. But you have to do that, especially you sit down twice per day. Create that window in your day where you can allow yourself to let go of importance. Because during the day, you're running about, during the day in the world, you are totally lost in the momentum of me and my life. And it's reality. This is the most important thing during that time. So you need time in your daily schedule where you actually allow yourself to sit down and drop the world, drop the person in order to sink into that which is far more real, changeless. Don't keep running away from this. If you keep running away from this, don't ever expect thoughts to become less sticky. They will stay so strong. They will remain restless because we remain lost in the momentum of me and my life, me and my life. So that's your foundation of this entire practice. And then during the day, every time you remember, you just let go. Let go of importance, significance, interest, and you just be empty. Try to do this at least 10 times per day. But you will notice that once you start becoming consistent with your sit down meditation practice, these moments of remembrance will happen far more than 10 times a day. And they will happen naturally. Okay. So again, if you want, the support of others also practicing and on this path, join our free community. And if you want more guidance, more intimate help, and a more structured approach to growing your practice, dissolving a mind identification, and becoming established in your true nature more deeply, then check out our self-inquiry school. There I will coach you personally as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.